Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics. Alright, so where we left off, we had just fought our way through the second level of the vaults of Orbonne Monastery. And it's funny, you have access, you can like look at your units. Jesus Christ. I got a lot of goddamn chocobos, man. Ugh. I gotta get rid of some of these. This is ridiculous. Oop, God. Very silly way to start this off. But yeah, I realized, funny, when I came in here, this is more than they gave you before. You just, like, went right into the next battle. But they don't let you, like, go into your normal pause screen. You can look at your units and change stuff on here, but I don't have, like, the other normal save screen. Or the whatchamacallit, inventory. Or the chronicle, where you can look at, ooh. I do like that they're giving me, like, updated levels on these chocobos. That's pretty cool. I might bring Inus to this next map. Yeah, this next map is pretty tough. It would be helpful to have a flying, ally. I believe, yeah, black chocobo is the one that can fly. Anyway. Right. We're here in the Orbonne Monastery, and I think I'm gonna change Lynette from a dancer. Yeah, maybe back to Dragoon. Dragoons are pretty
A new look.
And it'd be helpful to have someone else who is kind of a tank, has like 250 HP, you know. Geomancy, I don't know. I'm very tempted to just give her Dance as her other command, but Geomancy is probably the way to go. I don't think she needs that anymore, so I'll just have her get JP boosts. Yeah, because Dragoons can already equip heavy armor. Yeah, alright, that looks good. I think everyone else is in a good place right now, so let's get to it. And see if I can conquer this battle, or if well, I guess I should save, since I've made a couple changes. Just a couple little things, getting rid of some chocobos. Alright, let's get to it. Hard to waste a lot of time before the fight this go-round, but I managed to do it. Took a little break from recording yesterday. My vacation is almost over. And then finally got caught up a little bit on editing this morning. Went and did one of those episodes. Man, I really need... I'm down to one monitor setup. I've been doing this for a couple years for my personal computer, and it's like... I like it because it feels more focused, especially when I'm doing things like this. But at the same time, when I'm doing something like editing a video, and I have to watch it because I want to see what's happening, and if I need to go insert something or edit something, like, God, that is a time when I really, really could use a second monitor, let me tell you. Okay, who do I want to put over here on the stairs? Probably Lowell and Decima back here. And then I'm going to want to bring Lynette.
Has come.
She, I believe... Yes, she can jump 4... Can I not... Oh, they're not going to show me that... Not going to show me the height of these. I think she can just, like, hop up on these walls. With her jumping skills as a dragoon. And then I guess... I should probably bring Agrius.
Very well.
We're gonna want some range on this one. Yeah. Agrius... She can also go up. Maybe I should have her on the stairs. Yeah, because the gimmick with this one is the enemies are all, like, over here. And you're going to want to get up on top of these walls real quick so you can get over to them instead of having to run all the way around and get, like, hit with ranged attacks. So yeah, I believe that's good. We'll see.
Forward.
I recall these fights down in Orbonne being pretty tough, but we'll see.
Ramza Beowulf, The mongrel follows our scent. Mayhap it is for the best. I, Isilud Tengil of the Knights Templar, draw my steel in the name of the Father, the Holy Apparitions, and Saint Ajora.
Ooh, I am just like champing at the bit for more information about this fantasy religion. The Holy Apparitions. Interesting, interesting.
You will return the stones you carry, heretic.
Return? You speak as though they are church property, but the gods intended them for all men.
Man, Ramza has really gone just like full on, oh, you're gonna say I'm a heretic? Well, let me just like talk about things in a blasphemous way then, cause fuck it. I'm already a heretic to you, so whatever.
Hear me, Isilud, and hear me well. The stones belong to the people. The church has no claim to them.
Yeah! We need to nationalize these rocks that turn you into a horrible supernatural demon.
All I will offer you is mercy, and naught more. Lay down the stone you've taken, and you may flee with your lives.
I've no more need for your mercy than for you. My blade will teach you a lesson in humility.
Right. So I believe Isilud here is the son of Folmarv, that other Templar guy that we saw before.
Why do you persist in this foolish resistance, Ramza? Ah, wait. I dare say I can explain it. Though you are a Beowulf, you refuse to follow the example of your lord brothers. The reason? You live only to defy those you should obey. Some would blame your illegitimacy, but I would venture it was your choice. For all you were blessed with, you allowed your bastard birth to embitter you. By expressing your anger through defiance, you came to define your very nature.
Belittling others is clearly in yours, but you could not be more wrong about mine. It is because I am a Beowulf I do not heed my brothers. The Beowulf name stands for truth and justice. It is not a tool to be used for selfish gain. My Lord Father devoted his life to the defense of our people in the 50 Years' War. Countless soldiers took to battle beneath our banner and made the ultimate sacrifice for the kingdom. We fought for justice then. Righteousness was on our side. House Beowulf cannot now turn from its purpose and fight for the interests of a corrupt crown and self-serving aristocracy.
You would speak of justice? Full oft it is but greed dressed in noble finery. If you truly believe as you claim, then fight with us. Help us tear down the monarchy and nobility both. The Church of Glabados envisions a world devoid of class divides. A world where all men can live as equals.
Sounds pretty good, except for the demons.
Saint Ajora spoke of such a utopia. It is the promised land he foretold.
Probably a useful inference here. Given the background of the people who wrote this game and who, produced the story and everything, is that people who speak of a utopia and of a promised land, like, it is, yes, this is like bog standard Christianity for the most part. But in the context of Japan, there have been a lot of, like, weird cults and versions of, like, Christianity that were, like, weird exploitative cults. That is, like, the primary reference point. So, like, when someone starts talking about the promised land, your hackles are supposed to raise a little bit and be like, ooh, they're probably lying about that. Which is also generally true in fantasy stories, I suppose. When someone seems too good to be true, they probably are. Unless it's Narnia, of course.
Fear and doubt worry the hearts of the people, leaving small room for fealty. You see this. Ivalice lists Ramza and threatens to found her. Should we fail to right her course, this storm will claim her.
It is the church that churns the waves. You orchestrate this entire conflict. You claim war to be the proper course for Ivalice.
Change does not come without cost. Revolution requires martyrs, and we require revolution.
Seems to me like you could have just bankrolled the Corpse Brigade, although maybe they did.
The crown is rotten, the nobility corrupt. They must be made to pay.
Also,
People deserve their justice.
yes, also the idea of a, dedicated warrior class who are also religious is much more common in medieval Sengoku era Japanese history than it is in European history, where there were holy knights, there were the Templars, of course, and the Hospitalier and the Hospitaliers, I always want to say, but I think it's just Hospitalers is how that's said in English. Coming out of the Crusades and whatnot, but the idea of the church, capital T, capital C, having an army of its own is I guess it just seems odd from a modern perspective for that to be the case. And I guess that is sort of how things are playing out here, where they have almost a secret army that is running around and doing things. Anyway.
Help us deliver it to them, Ramza. Join us, as your once friend Delita has.
And all of this is yes, that would be great, except I saw Cardinal Delacroix turn into Oogie Boogie from A Nightmare Before Christmas, which is the problem.
The Father bear witness.
Okay, it's all that was because he had a turn where he's not even going to do anything. Oh boy. Oh boysy. Well, I think the first thing I want to do... Oh my god.
Were it justice you desired, I would gladly help you see it done. But what you truly want is power. Power beyond that of any army.
Yeah.
You would free the people only to enslave them anew with the demonic power of the stones.
This guy might not even know about that. I don't know how... It's not clear at this point how open the Lucavi are being about, or the leaders of this conspiracy are being about the way that these rocks turn you into demons.
Demonic power. The Zodiac stones are gifts from the gods.
He doesn't even know.
We would use their divine miracles to guide the people to greater glory. There is nothing demonic in that.
Few would consider it divine miracle when a man is made a demon. When Cardinal Delacroix offered up his body and soul to the Auricite, it transformed him into a Lucavi.
What nonsense! The only demon I see stands before me. You, who murdered the Cardinal for the stone he possessed. Not that he would have lived long, gathering them behind our backs as he was. Come on.
Oh, uh-huh. That's the excuse. We didn't even know about that, I swear. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna want to kill Brian over here real quick. And then take out these archers. Man, this guy's gonna hang back here, isn't he? Let me go check him out. Isilud. What does he have going on? There we go. I think he's got... Oh, no, he doesn't have those. He's just got... No, I want to... There we go. Yeah, he's just got regular knight stuff. Rending things, and he can jump. That's funny. Yeah, safeguards. Right, you can't steal his stuff, which is fine. He doesn't have anything special. Pretty soon, I'm gonna want to be checking enemies to see if they have ooh, this guy has a sleep blade. Excuse me. It can put you to sleep if it hits you. Dangerous. And this guy has a mithril. Oh no, that's a normal thing. But you can also check I should be doing this more, but it's also now is kind of the time to start doing it. This guy only has Shiva and Moogle. He kind of sucks, but we should take care of him anyway. I don't think there's any real tricky things in this map except for the map itself. Pummel, or no, Aura Blast. Ah, not quite. What I could have Ramza do. Can he? Ah, no, he can't go under, so he can't get over there. Dang. Well, whatever. Come up here. That's fine. And can I hit anyone with Shockwave? No, not quite. Dang it. Nobody over here. Well, whatever. Just give yourself some extra bravery. Give yourself a pep talk, Ramza. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Ooh, Okay, Agrius is gonna get to move before that. This is fine. I'm gonna have him come up here and shoot this guy.
I see you.
Because we're gonna want to start doing damage as soon as possible. These guys. Let's see. I'll come over here. Cast, shoot or summon. No, it doesn't matter. Either one would go past. Yeah. Just summon Ifrit on this guy. I could target him direct. Oh, 40 recovery. Hold on. Summon Rama on this guy. 40 damage. That's funny. Why does he have that? Yeah, go figure. I guess it doesn't matter. You can come over here. The next. Ah, dang it.
The stone did turn Delacroix into a Lucavi. I bore witness to the horror myself. Ramza speaks no word of a lie. I swear it, on my honor as a Knight of the Lion's Guard.
What honor in the vow of a traitor to the crown and ally to a heretic? Your claims will find no purchase with me, even supposing the Cardinal did become a Lucavi. An utterly absurd notion, to be clear. The fact remains that you are the ones who slew him. Your words themselves are a confession of guilt.
I see my breath is wasted on you. You turn a blind eye to the evil truth, and are more the fool for it. A puppet, willfully deceived. In your ignorance, you stand at the edge of a precipice. When finally you realize this, you shall know only regret.
Those very words I cast back at you, Agrius. It is you who shall know regret.
Nuh-uh. Man, I do not remember. You know, I don't think I ever brought Agrius to this fight before. Is what it comes down to. So I'd never got that dialogue before.
I fear nothing.
Alright, yeah, you guys should come over here. You guys should come over here and stand right next to... Whoa, Jesus! Stand right next to this guy, yeah. Perfect. Oh my god, 170 damage. Oh no, diamond dust. Huh.
The Father bear witness.
You really suck. Woo! That guy just does a lot of damage. Oof. God damn. Maybe I should have let them come to me more. Alright, Ramza. Well, would you please? There we go. I probably should have pummeled. Bet that would have done the trick. Oh well. Yes. You should come over here. Kiraga. Would put it after. No, that's definitely not what I want. And it has an X potion. Use one of my rare and valuable X potions, but it's worth it.
I am blessed.
She is in an important spot, shall we say. Ba-da-ba-dee-ba-da-ba. I could get one of those off real quick. Or I could do one of these. Not Bahamut, but the other ones. Ramu. Ah, man. No, she doesn't have the range. Yeah. I feel like there's nowhere I can move Decima where she won't be, like, immediately killed next time whatchamacallit. Next time the... Just summon Rama. That should hit both of them. Yeah. There we go. Get rid of these knights anyway. Before she dies. This is very silly. Move back here. Could she jump on him? She could. Would do a lot of damage. I don't know that it would come off in time, but on the other hand, it would allow her to avoid getting hit. Although, Yeah. No, actually, that works. I'll just have her attack. Start chipping away at this guy.
Right.
I think these are... Oh, no, these don't. Cleansing strike. I'll have her move down here. There we go. Judgment time.
Do not let them win.
Get zapped. Alright. She's probably... They're just gonna kill. Yeah. Just gonna kill her. What's this guy gonna do? Keep trying to kill her. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Didn't do anything, because that other guy took care of it first. Oh, jeez. Okay, Ramza.
Down with you!
Everything.
Your job is to clean up these enemies in this fight. Okay, so what should I do? Should I get up? I feel like I should get her up.
Stay with us now.
Yeah,
I'll do my best.
that's important.
Not looking good.
Would this go off? Oh, any of these except behind. Dang it. Well, just do Titan on it. Yeah. It's not gonna be enough to
work
get
to do.
away, but you should go attack this guy, I think. God damn, he's got a lot of health. That's annoying. Well, whatever. She needs to stand here now. Yes, because I need to keep my chemist safe.
Power thrumming in sky.
I think this is the whole ball game. Because now Titan's gonna come over and just, like, kill him? Yeah. Not so bad. Yep, there we go.
I will not be bested by this heretic. But nor can I fail to deliver the stone, though it shames me to withdraw. The mission must come before honor.
Isolde, wait!
He already teleported away, and that begs the question of, well, why didn't he just do that from the start? And I mean, the reason is he wanted to kill us, because Ramza is a heretic. And I mean, I bet Agrius has been marked one now, too. Okay, so yeah, we got one more. You start on the second level, then you do the third level, then you have to fight your way out on the first level. Oh boy. Hoo boy. Man, it's gonna be embarrassing if I die here. Okay, let me see. I
Very
feel
well.
like... What is he? Yeah, he's got that. That's probably good. Is there anything else good he can learn? Doomfist. Let him learn counter. And volatile. Just a proper counter. Yeah. More people should learn that. That's another one that's really... can really save you, especially now the enemies are doing like a lot of damage. And so, move economy means that you want to be doing damage when it's not your turn, if possible. So counter is very helpful. Oh, I should probably bring her to the next one. I think she'd be useful for that. I guess we'll see. This one I don't really remember as much. But yeah. Alright. Let's just move right on. I'm gonna go spend like the rest of the video just doing errands after this. Oh man, oh, is this... I do remember this one, yes. This map is where there's like, it's split in half. And there's just these like 5 different doors in between the two. Yeah. Oh my god, this one's so annoying. Okay, I'm gonna bring Lynette.
course.
again.
Very well.
Maybe instead of Agrius this time. I'm gonna bring Elisa.
I am ready.
And then, of course, Decima.
Ready and able.
Yeah,
At the ready.
all generics this time. Should be fine.
Let me go!
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Isolde, I will secure the monastery.
Wait,
Take the girl and go.
that guy? What's he doing here? Isn't he supposed to be dead?
Come. No need to struggle now.
Ramza! Help me!
There he is. Listen well. Our adversary may be young, but you underestimate him at your peril. As a scion of House Beowulf, he is passing dangerous. His were the hands that slew Cardinal Delacroix. Gird yourselves well for battle.
All right, we gotta beat Wheatgraph. Again. No, I guess he's not the one who was supposed to be dead, because he just ran away from our last fight.
Hilda, my dearest sister, you will soon be avenged. Now then.
Alright, I assume he's just gonna walk right up and, like, kill the entire party. He's got... Well, he had those before. Oh my god. Okay, so what I said about... Hey, maybe it's a good idea to bring the ninja along this time? Starting to have my doubts.
You live. But why do you now wear the raiment of the Template?
It's been a while, Ramza. Much has happened since last we met.
Then you were a warrior who fought to make your dream reality.
What troubled sleep have you known to speak of my dreams? What hardships did you endure as you supped from a silver spoon, no matter how sweet? A dream left unrealized must fade into day. How then can a dream become real? How can it be made manifest in waking reality? The answer is power. Only with great power can great ambitions be realized, and only by surpassing my betters can I attain such power. My defeat to you awakened me to the truth of this. You think me a thrall? So be it. Your envenomed words serve to succor me.
Oh yeah? Well, your insults are only spurring me on.
For when at last you yield, as you must, their poison will consume you.
I must concentrate.
Okay, so... Can I... Okay, let's... Okay. That... Oh my god. Okay. So... Noted. He is going to come through this door at the very first turn and, like, just attack. And he can hit right here with one of his cross-shaped things. So let's put our squishier units in the back here. Let's bring Agrius. That's probably a good idea. And I'm gonna bring Frederick.
At your command.
Wait. I'll put Frederick over here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alicia needs to get a few more levels. I'll probably go do some more off-screen grinding between these. Yeah, let's get through this real quick. Gotta beat Wheatgraph, and then he gets a turn right away, so he's gonna get some more. Right. Yeah. Oop. Cool. Okay. Right. We're gonna do this again. Blah. Okay. So, Ramza, I'd like you to pummel this dude. Because he just walked right out here. Which means he does kind of put himself in range of, like, the entire party. Oh my god, he can't get off anything. Nothing? Well, he needs another X potion.
That's better.
He needs some more HPs, I think. And then just like stand up. That's fine. Okay. That probably means, I bet the way that these are like arranged, it's not gonna work, is it? Oh my god. All those archers are gonna get to go first. Ugh. Well, okay, this puts her at 7. So that's still before Wheatgraft's next turn, though. That's not bad. I bet I can do this. I bet I can kill him on the first turn. So long as they... Because, like, who is it? It's only people who haven't gone yet, so they're back on the other side. So I bet... Wait. Oh, fuck. Is she... She's silenced, isn't she? Fucking... Where's actually gonna... Wait. But it... Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, no. They let you do it because you can be healed in between starting to cast.
Come then.
But no, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. 2 can play it this game. How much is this going to be? 78? Yeah, not bad. I'd rather do this, but I don't think I can do it. Cleansing Strike is Doom. I mean, it's fine.
Take this!
Whatever. That's her more powerful.
For my
We could still do this if he can do enough damage, which I have my doubts about. I mean, if both of them hit, there's only a 63% chance of each one hitting, though, so... Fingers crossed, this will put him very close to death in any case.
You won't best me.
Jesus Christ! 270 damage?
I'll take
Fuck
care
me.
of this.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Fire at us. That's fine. Yeah, Ramza.
I pity you, Wheatgraft. I truly do. Even as a man of broken dreams, you might still have been remembered fondly. Your ideas lifted the people, showed them the cracks in the time-worn facade of the aristocracy. You acted on your convictions, and so ennobled those actions. That is why so many rallied to your cause. You strove to realize your dream by the sweat of your brow, and so made it sacred. But now you defile it in your pursuit of power.
This game is really Ramza, like, meeting someone, saying, oh, wow, you're so cool, and then they're like, oh, fuck you, Ramza. I'm gonna kill you now, over and over again. It keeps happening.
You cannot truly believe that the Church shares in your ideals. You are not so naive as that. No. Deep down, you know the truth. What would Miljuda and your fallen friends think of this party?
Oops.
Silence! I will not suffer Miljuda's murderer to invoke her name. What would you know of striving by the sweat of your brow? You who yet cling to the Beowulf name. From birth you have wanted for nothing. You cannot know what it is to live the meager life we do. Reason may trick you to believe you do, but your heart can never know. Harsh is the world in which we live. Harsher still than you can imagine. You have neither right nor reason to pour scorn on me. Damn you.
He's gonna heal himself with a potion. Oh my god. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And he's gonna run away. Like the coward he is. Okay? Huh. They're gonna heal him too. God damn it.
That'll do.
They don't have any white mages, so this is the best they can do. I'm worried about those other... Oh my god. Oh, just walk back over here. Jesus Christ. Let's see. If I have her summon Bahamut right here, that would hit both of them. And... Oh, wait. Okay. I need to check something before I do that. Oh my god, no. I want to look at this guy? Do you know? Do you know? Echo Herbs. He does. Okay, good. Yeah, I got this. I'm gonna do this then. Oh, this is fun. Talk about a fucking Hail Mary. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Bahamut right here. Because this does bode ill. You're not wrong, Ramza. But he can do Shockwave.
Have I done it?
Boom.
I must keep at it.
We will
Nice.
triumph.
And then Lowell can throw an Echo Herb at Decima.
I'll see to that.
Excellent.
Well, well. The Crown's loyal hound yet keeps company with a heretic. Like Ramza. Mayhap you have cast aside your nobility. More easily done for you, I dare say. Given yours was but recently bought with coin.
That is a slander on House Oaks, and I will not stand for it.
Man, what's the deal with House Oaks? I don't remember picking up on this thread in the original version. I wonder if it's something they added more lines about it for this one. Well, I was also probably just not bringing Agrius to a lot of these fights. Yeah.
Come now. All know the tale. As a means to replenish its coffers during the 50 Years' War, the Crown established a new rank of aristocracy and sold the titles to any who would buy them. Overnight, merchants and others flush with coin were made nobles. In this manner did House Oaks come to be.
Oh, so Agrius is a nouveau riche.
However, such as you are nobles in name alone. Allowed no seat in Parliament. You are seen as little more than pretenders by the old houses. Is this not so?
Parliament? Wow, this is just England, huh?
My father distinguished himself in the war. He earned his knighthood.
Oh, I do not doubt that he fought most valiantly. But so too did we volunteers. We too risked life and limb. We too distinguished ourselves. Yet upon returning from the front, were we likewise recognized by the Crown? Nay, we were shunned.
This is like such a perennial problem that this literally happened in United States history as well. There's a thing called, so after World War I, in the 19-teens, they got people to sign up and go to fight in that absolutely horrendous war by promising them a cash bonus if they completed their service. And then they never paid out because then the Great Depression was happening and they kept putting it off and putting it off. Well, there's a 10-year gap in between there where the government was simply very corrupt and didn't want to give anyone money. And so there was a giant protest movement of former soldiers who went to Washington, D.C. and camped out on the Capitol lawn. They were called the Bonus Army because they were fighting to get their bonus, to get what they were promised. So, yeah, you gotta pay your soldiers, man. Relevant to current events at the moment.
And the difference between us and you? The coin in our pockets, naught more. Those who have it become lords. Those who do not remain peasants. Such is the way of our world.
In that, I concede you may be right. 'Tis the reason I fight now independent of house and name. Yet we are not the same. For in your thirst for vengeance, you have forsaken righteousness for the power offered by the Church.
Yeah, so Weegraph still just spouting absolute fire, being right about everything. Or no, is it Judgment Blade? Yeah. Let's do this one. And just, oh, this is gonna do it. This is gonna take him out. Well, that's very fitting. Nice.
Defeated. Again. No. refuse to lose to you. I am a Zodiac Brave, the bearer of Ares. I will not fall so easily.
Oh.
You would flee, Weegraf. Where have you gone, damn you?
Ramza, you gotta figure out, you gotta learn this teleport thing. All your enemies are doing it all the time. It seems like it would be very handy. Whew, man, that one was looking pretty gnarly. I would have had trouble with that if we had to kill all the enemies. Although, with Weegraf dead, it wouldn't have been too hard. Especially with all those choke points going on, but... the fact that he just runs up to your party and attacks you on the first turn before you can even move almost makes that fight easier. It's sort of funny that way.
Weegraf! You're wounded.
Go. Do not tarry here for me. Deliver the stone.
I will say, I appreciate them making Weegraf actually all fucked up after our fight. Because there's a thing in RPGs, and especially in JRPGs that are highly, like, story-focused, like this, that always just pisses me off, just makes me annoyed, which is when you have a boss fight, and you just, like, absolutely nail it. You, like, destroy the enemy, barely get hit, and then it loads into the cutscene after, and you're like, your party is like, ugh, he's just too strong, we can't win, you know? And it's like, no, he wasn't too strong. I, like, wiped the floor with him, and I would like some recognition of, like, our party being powerful. Ugh. Whatever. But yes, we did beat the shit out of Weegraf.
Alma! Release her!
Go! Now!
Forgive me, Weegraf.
Wait!
Is this how it ends? Unable even to avenge Milyuda, I have failed her. Failed them all. A bitter draft. So much left. Undone.
Was that Old English?
The Orside.
I think it was.
It speaks. Yet the voice seems to come from deep in the earth.
Life, undying. Is this the stone's great secret?
So yeah, I guess the other people in the conspiracy don't know what these stones can do. Though he is about to find out.
Weegraf, no! It means to deceive you!
Whoever you are, I submit. Is this the wonder of the Aura sight? Nay, 'tis the power of darkness.
Weegraf?
Madness.
Magnificent the power of the gods. By darkness all is sated, all fulfilled. With perfect wisdom I now clearly see. The truth, a black abyss beyond light's reach. You hurry toward your end, alas, too soon. Such power! Such power!
Elder! What?
I had to bring you this.
A book?
Written by one of Saint Ajora's disciples. Germonique, the Betrayer. Though its existence has been rumored, nary a soul could attest to having seen it. In truth, it is lain under lock and key in the monastery's vault, marked a forbidden tome. It chronicles the true tale of the Zodiac Braves and Saint Ajora himself. No detail is omitted. It exposes the deception of the Church, that its doctrine is founded upon. That is why we fear it so, and have kept it hidden since the beginning.
Please, Elder. You'll tire yourself.
I have lived a life of sin. All these years I have turned a blind eye. I told myself it was to protect the faith. But in truth, it was to protect myself. I continued to teach what I knew to be lies. And in so doing, I begat this tragedy. Heed me well, Ramza. This book possesses power. How you use this power is your decision. And your burden. You may offer the book to the High Confessor's men in exchange for Alma's freedom, or you may reveal it to the world and undermine the Church, thereby thwarting their ambitions.
Elder Simon.
It is done. My mind is now at ease. The rest, Ramza, depends on you. You truly are the very image of Baba Death in his youth.
Elder Simon. No.
Bum bum bum. Excuse me. No, I already had that. So, well, I guess Weegraph is our next Lucavi. Turned himself into a Belias, the Gigas, I don't know. He turned into a four-armed, ram man. Yeah, instead of dying. Whew. I guess it would have been difficult for us to bring him onto our team. Both because we already have a knight character who can use those skills, and he hates us for killing his sister. Which is fair enough. But yeah. And now we have, this thing.
These tomes are
The
the product
Scriptures of
much sweat
Germonique.
and toil.
The Gospel according to Judas, basically. Which is a thing that exists for real. Of course, you know, the provenance of it is, it's a weird later thing that was written, and I think it's like a Gnostic thing, because it's all into the idea of, like, Jesus had to die, so what Judas did was actually good, and also Jesus was a hologram, and the physical world is bad, and mystical stuff is good, and so killing him was actually what he wanted. Anyway, you know, that sort of shit. I do not think this is going to be fantasy Gnostic, but I guess we can take a peek. Is this going to be one of these sound novel things, or is it just like... Okay. I opened the Scriptures of Germonique, entrusted to me by Elder Simon, and began to leaf through the pages. The words before my eyes were writ in a holy script of the ancients, far beyond my ken. Several illustrations were scattered throughout, but many pages were missing or damaged, and the script was exceedingly difficult to decipher. As I turned the pages, faintly penned words in modern Evilesian script occasionally caught my eye. Notes of an explanatory nature had been added here and there throughout the book, all written in the same hand, though exactly whose I could not say. A faint scent of ink rose from these notes, and as I touched my finger to one of them, the writing smeared. It seemed to have been penned only in the last few days. I then realized that these transcriptions were most likely Elder Simon's work. He must have devoted a significant portion of his life as a custodian of the underground library to deciphering these scriptures, line by painstaking line. I relied heavily on his fragmentary notes as I continued reading. Apparently, the Holy Script had been recorded by Germonique, but who was that? The name struck a familiar chord as half-forgotten history lessons rose unbidden in my mind. And then I remembered. Germonique was the disciple of Saint Ajora who betrayed his master, turning him over to the Holy Edoran Empire, and in so doing ensured his name would live on in infamy. I was astounded that a librum penned by the same Germonique I was astounded that a librum penned by the same Germonique from my history lessons now rested in my very hands. Imagine someone gives you a book and they say, "Oh, this is the gospel according to Judas." And you read it a bit and you're like, Judas. Why does that name sound familiar? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm just saying, like, the story of this religion does not seem to be super present in Ramza's mind. I guess he's got more practical problems living his life as a mercenary for the past year, but still, it's a little bit silly. Okay, Saint Ajora was a child of the gods, descended from the heavens to deliver humanity from its self-inflicted chaos. By his prophecies was the word of the divine imparted upon mortal man. After his death, these teachings formed the basis of the Church of Glabados, its name meaning to obey God, in the holy tongue of the ancients. The church's influence later spread throughout Ivalice, and further afield toward Alia, Romanda, and beyond. So this is less of, I guess it's different from Christianity in this way, in that he is not coming and saying, oh, you know, that religion of the Holy Edoran Empire, or, I don't know, the local fantasy Jewish population, which they're just eliding that whole part of it, which is probably a good idea. It's probably a good idea. But yes, he's just saying, this is my new religion. I am the child of the gods. I am going to tell you about it. And we're going to use this secret language that is of the divine, which is a fun wrinkle here. The deeds of Saint Ajora are known to all, and yet I would seek to learn more of his remarkable journey. Saint Ajora's birth came some 1,200 years ago in the midst of a golden age of technology when airships yet plied the skies. So that was only 1,200 years ago that they had airships and whatnot. He was born in Lazalia, the city of Bravania. Moments after his birth, he rose to his feet and approached a well. Upon reaching its base, words of prophecy poured forth from his infant lips. A calamity shall soon befall this well. Seal it up at once, that none may drink of it. This feels more like the Buddha, but I'm sure there are stories like this about Jesus too. Some days later, a plague descended on the town of Bravania, and all those who drank from the well succumbed to the contagion and perished. Only those families who heeded the prophetic words of Saint Ajora were spared from the malady and death. After the incident of the well, the people came to revere Saint Ajora as a portent of miracle and the child of the gods. Then, at the age of 20, his life was cut short. Younger. The circumstances surrounding his death are closely tied to the legend of the Zodiac Braves, told throughout Ivalice since ancient times. So yeah, the legend of the Zodiac Braves is way more ancient than the story of Saint Ajora. Okay. To trace the story of these fabled warriors, I must delve further into the past. Ivalice was not always united as it is today. Long ago, the realm was divided into 7 domains: Fovoham, Lionel, Limbury, Lazalia, Gallion, Zeltenia, and Muland. Each warred with the others in a never-ending struggle to expand its own territory. It was the age of feudalism, as opposed to now? Are we not still living under feudalism? It sure seems like we are. This conflict had continued for centuries, until an ambitious young king rose to power in Muland. This young monarch dreamt of uniting all of Ivalice under his hand, but the road to victory was a difficult and dangerous one. The king turned to ancient tomes and dark magics found within, summoning a demon from the netherworld to do his bidding. But once unleashed, the demon slew the king and set out to destroy the very world itself. I feel like that's really demon summoning 101. You gotta have a tight leash on them, or they're just gonna kill you and try to take over the world. No King Solomon, this guy. Anyway, to combat this monstrosity, a great hero set out on a quest. Together with his 12 comrades, he collected the Zodiac Stones that had been scattered throughout the world and thereby formed the Zodiac Braves. These warriors soon came to defeat the demon and its minions and banished the creature back to its infernal plane. Their deeds came to be told as the legend of the Zodiac Braves. So yeah, we are living in the happily ever after of a different JRPG. They should make that game sometime. That would be fun. As I'm playing this, I'm like, my 2 thoughts have been, they should make a sequel to Final Fantasy Tactics, like just straight up what happened immediately after the events of this game. And they should make a prequel that's set during, like, Saint Ajora times. That would be fun. Okay, the Zodiac Braves have since appeared whenever the world's balance was on the brink of catastrophe, only to vanish just as quickly as the crisis had been averted. Similar catastrophe threatened the world in the time of Saint Ajora. The liege lord of Limbury summoned a demon in hopes of seizing control of all of Ivalice, and once again plunged the world into chaos. And just as in the legend, Saint Ajora collected the 12 Zodiac Stones. Once again, the Zodiac Braves rose to defeat the marauding demon. Thus was Saint Ajora hailed as the world's savior. However, the sovereigns of any age have small tolerance for the interference of well-meaning heroes. Saint Ajora's fame drew the ire of the Holy Edoran Empire, which dispatched soldiers to capture him and his devoted followers. Farism was the prevalent religion in the day, and its priests feared Ajora's growing influence. Ultimately, Germonique, the 13th disciple, was tempted by sordid coin, offering vital information that led to his master's capture. The saint was executed upon the gallows of Golgotha soon thereafter. But lest we forget, Saint Ajora was a child of the gods. The wrath of the heavens was swift and terrible. Yeah, so that's that place we were before, Golgotha Gallows. And I realized something. Oh, I forgot to actually talk about this, but this is as good a place as any. I realized during the fight with Cucullin, or like maybe the talk before that fight, you can see like a big proper altar in that room. And the symbol of this church is not a cross, it's like a weird kind of bell shape almost, but I think it's supposed to be like the outline of a gallows because he was killed by hanging on a gallows instead of by crucifixion, which is just like a fun bit of world building. Okay. Immediately following the execution, Muland, the center of Far's teachings, was visited by a terrible cataclysm. The skies rained blood. A storm of golden lightning ravaged the city. The very earth trembled with a thunderous roar. Muland sank into the sea. This was the legend with which I am familiar, the very same tale told to every child of Ivalice. But the Saint Ajora described within the Scriptures of Germonique was a different man altogether. Ajora was no child of the gods. He was a mere mortal, no more divine than you or I. He was a revolutionary who fought to realize his own ambitions. He was no lover of peace, no hero who would sacrifice himself for the good of humanity. I need to have a mint. Sorry for the crackly paper. The problem is that I have my mints, like, right next to where my microphone is, so whenever I try to get one, there's, like, a lot of crackling on there. Well, anyway. Germonique wrote of him, as the founder of a new religion with a rising number of followers, Ajora is seen as no more than a nuisance to the empire. But to the slaves and the destitute who suffered most under imperial rule, the fair treatment and equal opportunities espoused by Ajora appeared as a ray of hope, and he as their savior. But Ajora was apparently more than just a religious founder. He was a saboteur who infiltrated enemy states to collect information and sow disorder. Ajora was a spy dispatched to the Holy Doran Empire by a rival state. His teachings, the faith they inspired, and the influence he wielded were but contrivances to enact the downfall of the empire, orchestrated from within its borders by Ajora himself. Now there's a fun conspiracy theory. So Jesus was actually a spy sent in by, I don't know, who were the enemies of the Romans in those days? The Mongols? No, that was later. Who were the enemies of the Romans in those days? Were the Persians still around? I think they were. Or no, it would have been the Egyptians, because this was before they conquered Egypt. Sure. But for all his guile, the Imperials were fully aware of the threat that Ajora posed. Germonique was employed to collect evidence that would allow the Empire to arrest Ajora as a spy. The 13th disciple was in reality no more than the Empire's instrument in a play to uncover Ajora's true intentions. So, yeah. Even in the, ancient religious legend, we get this thing where the sort of straightforward, normal version of the tale has this other version. So, the game that we're playing is the version of the Scriptures of Germonique that, will clear up history in the future, the same way that these are clearing up this history. Okay. It seems that Ajora indeed attempted to form the Zodiac Braves. Germonique confirmed in his writings that Ajora even discovered some of the stones that had entrusted them to his closest disciples. But what was his purpose in forming the Zodiac Braves anew? I do not know if the Liege Lord of Limbury actually summoned a demon. Elder Simon's notes speak of his doubts on the matter, and not a single line within the scriptures seems to record the event. Nevertheless, it appears that the catastrophe in which the greater part of Milan sunk into the sea did indeed coincide with Ajora's execution. The footnotes provide further enlightenment. They expressed a different view, no doubt the personal opinion of Elder Simon. Although many spoke of their existence, none had ever set eyes upon these scriptures of Germonique. Some might say they are fraudulent, written with the sole purpose of discrediting Saint Ajora. But I know this tome to be authentic. When I served as Grand Inquisitor for the Church, those in its upper echelons feared the existence of this work. And the same is no doubt true for the High Confessor. They were all fearful of these writings, for everything contained within them is fact. After Saint Ajora's death, the Church, which had capitalized upon his considerable influence to seize power for itself, had only one task: to conceal his true nature as a human being. This one fact had to be erased from the annals of history. They needed to ensure that Saint Ajora be remembered as a child of the gods. Their use of the Zodiac Braves, a legend believed throughout the continent, was a stroke of genius. It was a simple feat to convince the people that Saint Ajora had led the Zodiac Braves to defeat a demon that never existed. I realized now that I had lost my faith the moment I began to read these scriptures, and yet I feel no sorrow. Thinking back, I now know that my desire to know the truth was stronger than my faith had ever been. But above all, I am as guilty as any involved in this great travesty. All these years, the church has concealed the truth and lied to our flock. Though I am compelled to condemn these acts, I cannot bring myself to do so. Even were I to bring the scriptures before the people, the church would not stand idle. In all likelihood, I would be accused of heresy and burned at the stake. But that is not the true reason for my inaction. This library is everything to me. It is a treasure beyond compare, the only means of slaking my endless thirst for knowledge. If I were to share this book with the world, my precious library would be taken from me. I cannot allow it to be separated from my tomes. I can think of no greater pain. In the end, my curiosity eclipsed my will to do what was right. Within these pages lies the truth hidden by the church for so many years. The miracles of Saint Ajora were not but lies, and he but an ordinary man. By interweaving the events surrounding Ajora's death with his mendacious teachings, his followers fabricated a means by which to seize power. Elder Simon wrote that Saint Ajora's demon never existed, but I have seen the dark power of the Zodiac Stones with my own eyes. There is an evil presence at work, something much more sinister than even the High Confessor and his twisted plots. All right.
Gathered within are materials that await your perusal.
Okay, so we've got Fantasy Jesus, except Jesus is,
Many mysteries surround
Oh, yeah, that's right, he got those too. Fuck, those were stolen from us. But Fantasy Jesus was just a man, not supernatural at all, seemingly. And he was a spy, and Judas was a counter-spy, whose job was to kill him. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Oh, okay. Robin, cut that out when you're editing this. So, yeah. Like, that's pretty fucking wild for a variation on the story of Jesus. But hey, it makes for a good thing. And like, oh, there's also the other thing that's different there in history, which is that Christianity did not become like a power immediately after it was founded. It took a while. It took a while for them to sort of spread around, just be a bunch of weirdos living in caves, maybe being cannibals. Nobody knew for sure. Before they could get the ear of the Emperor of Rome and become what they are today in the fullness of time. Oh, God, yeah. I should use that. I guess I could be bringing Mustadio along too.
Of course.
I never even really looked at him. Yeah, he just gets 3 special abilities: leg shot, arm shot, seal evil, and he's got a thing that can equip guns. He doesn't even get equip guns as a skill over here. Like, that's it. So it's just not really worth using. Those skills aren't that good, you know? Oh, Mustadio.
Yes, my father is Gorg's leading machinist. In the course of his work, he's done a lot of research into Aurosite.
Well, we should have him along then. Maybe he could help us figure out what the hell's going on.
Very well.
Oh, hey, Ramza got to max level with Monk. That's pretty cool. What does he still have to get? Those. I don't know. First Strike is pretty damn good. Oof. I kind of want to keep him a Monk. It's very stupid, but I don't know. I'll keep him there for now. That'll be the first thing we aim to master, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Man, Lynette has a lot of extra bravery now. That's nice. She's up to 86. Mom's is almost at 80. I should probably do some grinding to help with that, come to think of it.
What is it?
She has a lot of JP. Oh, that's right. She's saving up for total builds. Yeah. Which is, of course, what everyone does as soon as they become
I see.
a ninja. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
Agrius, I think she can get the last one. Yeah. Divine Ruination. Hell yeah. Nice. I'll have her master that too. That's probably a good idea. Then I guess I'll just like let her start moving to become a ninja too. Because why not? I don't know.
Yes?
Let's see. You... I guess he should learn these as well. I don't know. He can always just cast Asuna too. Like if we really want to do these. I should get this one though. Yeah. I'll have to get that too. Why not? And I'm gonna want him to get that eventually too. But not right now. Not right now. That's fine. Decima. Let's see. Oh, I need 500 for the August. Okay. Fine. Yeah, nothing there yet. Cool. And yeah, he could get another katana thing, I guess. Kotetsu. I'll pick up a couple of those. Anyway, that's enough of that for now. Let's move on.
You are the heretic Ramza Beowulf, yes?
Who are you? You do not appear to be of the Template.
You will come to Riovani's castle. Your sister will be returned in exchange for the Scriptures of Germonique.
Riovanis? What does Grand Duke Barrington have to do with this? I had heard he keeps both Dukes Larg and Goltana at arm's length, and fields no troops in their conflict. Why would Alma be in his custody? What interest does he have in the book?
Surely you have read the Scriptures.
Yes, I've read them. Could it be the Grand Duke is in league with the Church? If so, having its secrets exposed will be problematic for him, too.
You are in no position to make threats. If you wish to see your sister again, you will come to the castle and do nothing extraneous. My lord awaits.
Alright. I like that they use that same map as the street, and we got to see some normal people. That's fun. Oh.
So here you are. They've been searching high and low for you. What is it? Are you unwell? Ah, but I forget myself. I hope this day finds your royal majesty in better spirits than those past.
Do not mock me. Please, I could not bear it.
That was cruel of me. I'm sorry.
So, what is it that you mean to do with me? I'm not Avelia. There can be no possible value in holding me. No value, even in my living.
Possibly. You are not Avelia. We do not even know your rightful name. Whether even you be highborn or low. No such records remain.
My life until now. What was it all for? Raised to think myself Avelia. I never once suspected that I was merely a replacement for the real princess of the royal family. I alone was confined to a remote monastery, far from the seat of our crown. I alone was made to live in seclusion, and had often wondered why. Even so, this I thought a burden light enough. If it meant the kingdom would know peace. Yet still Ivalice runs red with blood. All this suffering and solitude. What purpose did it serve? How ironic it is. Now that I am free of the monastery, I find myself longing for it. Though I may have been a bird in a cage, at least the song I sang was my own.
It has been the same for me. I was given the wardrobe of a nobleman, and so I played the part. A puppet, ever dancing for patrons unseen. Most men but play the part they're given. Most live and die not knowing they play a part at all. But I am past all that now. I am their puppet no more. I will exact from them the price of the merry dance they lead.
And just what is it you plan to do?
You must place your trust in me, Avelia. I will burn down this kingdom and build a new one. A kingdom worthy of you. I will show you a world where your light will outshine the sun. A world without darkness. A world where you will always be, Avelia. This is my heart's desire. For you are my purpose. My everything. You will have no more need of tears.
Can I truly trust in you?
I will never betray you. Never. On Titra's soul, I swear it. So come now. Dry your tears.
All right. Well. Whew, we got a ways to go. Got a whole new castle we gotta get to. So yeah, this is like the rest of this chapter, basically. Gotta go to the Heights, then to Yarborough, another forest, the Yugwood, and then Riovanna's castle. Okay, so yeah, got another little scene in Dorter. We luckily did not have to fight this time. That would have just been insult to injury if we then got locked into Orbonne Monastery and had to fight through Dorter again. But no. No. We got some new stuff.
Who needs outfit?
No, nothing new for them.
This is your grandmost.
This
is the one.
got some new stuff for them.
This is most.
Nice new wizard staff.
This is your grand. It won't be.
Diamond shield. Oh my god, no. I want Kodachi. I don't want the fucking...
This is your grand. Anything.
Yeah. And Mustadio, I don't care about him. Wow.
Will that be all?
Whew. Spent a lot of money. Well, they have even a different bag now. That's even more powerful. It also just gives you regen. That's awesome. Oh, man. I should get one of those and make her a dancer again. That would be funny. And a new harp. Flail of Flames. Is there a new... No. I could buy a couple Kotetsus, though.
Are you happy with anything?
Since he knows that one now. And then I got the Wizard's Rod, which has 2 attack power. Nice. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, that one does magic attack power. That's nice. Oh, and it does a full 50% 50% parry chance for magic attacks. Huh. That's pretty cool. You know, enemy magic users have not really been a huge problem. Because they tend to prioritize, healing people on their own side as opposed to... Oh, yeah. Frozen. They tend to prioritize... What am I saying? Tend to prioritize healing people on their own side, or, like, trying to do tricky things like, whatchamacallit? Hurting, or inflicting status ailments or whatever. But, like, if they do decide to just nuke you, if there's an enemy summoner or something, you're just really in trouble. You're in big trouble. Oh, this is a good one. Yeah. Gives you immunity to some ailments. There's a vampire status effect? That's wild. And it just boosts, like, elemental damage. Any elemental damage. That's pretty cool. Get the Elven Cloak now, but it doesn't give magic attack power, so... I don't care.
Are you
Used a couple of those, and yeah, now I'm truly out of money. The Golden Staff. Wait, the Golden Staff doesn't even give extra magic attack power.
Mel, don't be a...
Whatever. Anyway.
Good day to you. Rumors, eh?
Got a new rumor. Marquis Elmdor slain. I'm not calling him Marquis because I'm not British. Okay, Marquis Elmdor, Liege Lord of Limberry, the hero of the 50 Years' War, dubbed the Silver Prince by his friends and Silver Demon by his foes, is reported to have been slain in battle. The recent conflict has driven a wedge between him and Duke Goltana, with Marquis Elmdor choosing instead to take a neutral stance. In spite of this, Duke Goltana demanded Limberry's continued cooperation, but Marquis Elmdor firmly refused the proposal. Fearing for the well-being of his subjects, refused the proposal, fearing for the well-being of his subjects. Relations quickly deteriorated, and Duke Goltana ordered the invasion of Limberry, bringing his armies into the conflict. The Marquis himself joined the defense on the Foos Plains, but was struck by a stray arrow, the wound leading to his eventual death. Marquis Elmdor was a popular figure among the common people despite his noble title, and had long been a devout member of the Church of Glabados. A steady stream of mourners pay respect at his grave, having served as a steadfast general of Duke Goltana's during the 50 Years' War. It is said that the Duke expressed profound regret for his part in Elmdor's untimely passing, and it seems a certainty that his death will affect the war. So yeah, that guy we rescued early on, he's shown up in like one or two, whatchamacallit. Do I really want to do this with these? Yeah, why not? Yeah. Let's do those.
How many days for this? Anyone use all 6?
There we go. That's the third frontier contest. I forgot to do that one before. Anyway, so yeah, that guy with the silver hair who was like kidnapped way back at the beginning of the game, who was traveling with Argath, was Argath's liege lord. We saw him, I think we spoke to him very, very briefly in that cutscene back at the Sandrat Siege way back when. But yeah, he's dead, apparently, before he even really got to do anything. I think we've even got him in, like, the...
Welcome. Mike, you're interested. You've some news. Right
Let's see.
Tell us how it went.
'Twas a success greater than we could have imagined.
Hell yeah. The Merchant Council of Dorter sponsored a third frontier contest to locate a lost wonder. The success of the first two events had drawn even more participants than ever before, and the atmosphere was lively. The search area had been extended even further, raising the difficulty once more. But this did little to prevent a third successful victory for our unit. We hoped that our historic achievement will further invigorate the arena of exploration.
This calls for a celebration. A round of applause, if you'd be so kind.
The tale does not end there, as our travels led us to this hidden marvel.
Alright, we found the Citadel of Trials, once a school of training for the Royal Guard in the ancient kingdom of Baron. Graduates of the institution filled the ranks of the Red Wings, a prestigious airship corps. But the castle and its esteemed soldiers were lost in the cataclysm. Wait, the Kingdom of Baron with the Red Wings? Huh. I guess Final Fantasy IV happened in the background of this game too.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work.
Who'd have thought it?
Congratulations. Your standing as an adventurer has improved.
Alright. We're an adventurer.
I'd consider that a job well done.
Alright, got some more money.
Anything else I can help you with? Thanks.
That's what I was really hoping to get there. That's...
Greetings. Oh, come. Need something else? You want to sell? Is there any...
Oh, I haven't gotten any more of those. I guess I should. Maybe I'll do that as part of my, like, off-screen grinding coming up, is just let everyone... Oh, jeez, I got a bunch more chocobos, too. Just go and do some poaching. Maybe get some more monster, teammates in the process. That'd be fun. Let's see, who participated in that? It was Lynette. What am I saving up for with her? I don't even remember. I think I just changed her to this because I needed, like, another body with a strong weapon. Lynette. She has really high... I really need her to get ninja. What is she at with Oh, she literally just needs one more level as thief. Okay.
A new
I
look.
should have done this before I had her go do that thing. Ugh. Well, whatever. I'm sure I can find another errand to go do. Let's see. And then
What is it?
Decima. That's right. So she can get Firaga now. A little slower, but even more damage. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and then Alicia.
Oh?
Right, she's saving up for dual wields. So she can go do something else, basically. Yeah, let's just look around.
Good day to you. Not today. Anything else?
Nope, nothing here. Do a little world tour. I am loath to... Oh, here we go. Minstrel in distress. You will oft find a fellow nursing a drink in the corner of the tavern. Mamiko the minstrel. It seems he is in something of a creative rut. Help him, please help him if you can. And guard duty. There's an appeal for the protection of our chocobo wains along the route from Egros to Dorter. Monsters have appeared to make roads more dangerous. Yeah. Pretty normal stuff.
Need anything? Thanks.
Let's see. Do I want to change anyone else's job before they go do this? No, because she's gonna level up from this. That'll be good. Yeah. I might just send Frederick too. That would be good. What do I want to? What is to what end do I have him as this right now? I don't know. Just because samurai are cool, I guess.
Welcome. That's the spirit. Who's going?
Never a bad reason.
How many days for this errand?
16.
Anyone you understand?
Full time.
Anything else?
All
Thank you.
there we go. Yeah. This'll be fine. Oh, yeah. Just still kind of reeling from all the plot stuff going on. Man, and yet, that 3-part battle, I am really amazed that I was able to pull that out. Some good strategizing on my part, I suppose. Whoops. And because that is another part that is a major roadblock when you're playing this game, is that those 3 battles, you can see that's another place where you could easily get stuck and lose your save file. If you can't beat, especially that last one, can be really, really tough. If you can't kill Weegraf, immediately,
An errand's over and right.
it's a real problem.
As tall an order as it was, we rose to the challenge.
All right. We helped Mameko, a traveling minstrel who had triumphed in an oration contest some years ago. His unique act had long been a favorite of local audiences, but of late he had fallen into a deep creative slump. We drank together in the tavern until the early hours, discussing countless ideas when an off-the-cuff suggestion of a new hairstyle seemed to spark his imagination, and he began an impromptu performance right there and then. It seemed to us that Mamiko was back to his old self, and we returned for some well-deserved sleep.
We had barely a moment's rest, but I dare any man to find fault in our work.
Yeah, I'll say, you were really working hard, spending 2 weeks hanging out at the tavern with this bard.
I'd consider that well done.
Oh my god, that's not quite enough to get Alicia, to get... Wait.
Need anything else?
No,
Who's
we'll
going?
do... Wait. Oh! No, we didn't get the best... Oh, we'll soon play host to his return to the stage. Oh man, okay, I got something I want to do for that one. So let's just
How
send
long will you
these
permit for
guys
this?
off.
Anyone you send, I'll see to the particulars.
Yeah.
This is how
They're on
I'll
guard.
have you come back.
I want to send a dancer to help with that other thing, so... We'll just kill some time here. But yeah, the revelation that Weegraf is still alive. He's still alive, and he still hates your guts. And he's working for the church now.
Good day to you.
And he turned into a big ram man with 4 arms.
With a full... Right then.
We completed the task admirably on all fronts.
Right.
Your belief was a boon to our success.
Responded to a call from Lacrim Mercantile to protect their caravan from monsters. While fighting off one such attack, one of the chocobo wains overturned, spilling a large stash of prohibited narcotics. We questioned the driver over the matter, and he revealed that the company president, Nalman Haas, a man aged 41, was involved in drug smuggling ring and had ordered the shipment to be sent. The city guard succeeded in arresting Haas as he made to flee, and we received an unexpected reward for helping bring him to justice. So you guys are a bunch of narcs, huh? This is another thing that always, like, weirds me out.
Our good fortune did not end.
Oh, they got an artifact too.
We
The
even
black
found
materia.
this enchanting artifact.
These stones, developed by the ancient Saronians, are the result of experiments in storing knowledge within gems for later generations. They are said to enhance the abilities of the possessor. Black materia is believed to harbor destructive powers. This is the thing from Final Fantasy VII that is used to bring about the end of the world, I believe.
Fine treasure you found there. I'd consider that a job
Alright,
well done.
there we go. Got plenty this time.
Thank you.
Okay. So... oh, jeez. I need to cull my chocobos again. Okay, so... yes.
All right, then.
She can now become ninja.
This should work.
Yes. And I think...
what is it?
No, she's almost there, not quite. But I think Lynette... I'm gonna have her become a dancer real quick. Right, I'm saving it for flying this one.
Ready for action.
Because I want her to help with that other thing. That other,
Good day to
the
you.
other
What
errand
errands did you
here.
have in mind?
She'll take the lead on this one, I think. Bring Alicia and...
How many
Desmond.
days will you have?
Why
Anyone
not?
you understood?
Go help
Will
him
that be all?
out
Come
with
back.
his return to form. But yeah, this whole thing where Ramza is a heretic now, trying to just, like... I feel like it should feel more desperate at this point in the story, because his sister was kidnapped by this evil conspiracy. Evil? Question mark? Conspiracy? Of the church. Well, they're evil because they fomented the Civil War, which is killing thousands and thousands of people.
Good
I
day
feel
to
like that's pretty
What'll it
unambiguous.
be?
And they're also evil because they're
Want to earn
demons.
some gil?
Yeah.
An errand's been completed.
Alright, how'd it go?
Tell it.
I never thought I'd see the day that we achieved such a complete triumph.
Hell yeah. The traveling minstrel Mameko recently gave his first performance in nigh on 10 years. After an extended creative slump, having once been a perennial figure in Egros's nightlife, this show was his most spectacular yet. Over the course of several days, we rehearsed as his dancers, and our performance helped create a raucous atmosphere on the night, the likes of which Egros Tavern had never seen before. We later learned this was a farewell performance to Mameko. Setting out on a world tour, we wish him all the success he deserves. All right.
Well, we achieved all that we set out to do.
I'd consider that a job well
Nice. Got some tips.
done. Will that be all? Thanks.
Cool. I hope we can run into Mameko and perform with him again at other places. That would be very funny. Okay, let's just... I gotta get rid of some of these chocobos, man. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Get out of here. Ooh, ah. They make you hold down the button because it is a thing where it's like, oh, are you sure you want to get rid of this unit forever? And it's like, yes, absolutely. I'm sure. They should let me smash this egg. Oh, you can discard it. Yes. Get rid of that egg. Alright. Very funny that, like, every single monster species in the world lays eggs. Even, like, the trees, even the eyeballs, even the, Anyway. What do I do with Lynette? I feel like she was really good as a dragoon when I had her over there. Yeah, I'm gonna make her a ninja.
Ready for action.
And I'm going to make Alicia... Oh, no, Alicia's so close. I'm gonna make her... I'll keep her. Alicia's really close to learning dual wields, which is what I want for her. Yeah. Okay, we're in a good place. Alright, moving right along on our world tour. Should I go there first, or what the heck? Let's go fight in the Mandalia Plains, just to mix things up a bit. Because I've been doing a lot of reading and my voice is getting tired. But we're not nearly at 2 hours yet. Oh, I might just do a separate video for like the other. I'm gonna bring all my lower level units this time.
Good.
Decima. I don't know why Decima's level is so low.
I am ready.
Agrius and actually Frederick is the other one, but no, we should. Yeah, we'll
take the fight to him.
We should rearrange these a little bit. Methinks. There we go. Okay.
No turning back.
Yeah, I might just do a separate video for the other sound novels because I think they are like significantly long. They're bonus materials. They were not even in the as part of the original game, I don't believe. So I shall treat them the same way. That Germonique thing, that was from the original game, for sure, for sure. I don't have anything special here though. No, just some level 23 goblins and panthers. Come up here. Can you hit him with a shuriken? You sure can. Nice. Cool. Yeah. These are so rote now. Ridiculous. Maybe I'll have her actually go and fight this time, just to like see what the animation is for attacking with a cloth. That sounds fun. Yeah. Slow dance. Oh, and I found out that I think dances have a thing where their chance of working is also kind of a fixed amount, and it's augmented by, like, it's either speed or attack power. I don't remember. Physical attack power. I don't remember which now. I should get her some, like, buffs. I think that would be good. Oh. Right. Someday.
Where's he at? Waiting.
There we go. Sure. Come to me. Boop. So yeah, like, I don't think any of them are very much above 50%. Maybe just the damaging one, because it doesn't do very much damage. But, yeah. The other ones, it's kind of just, the idea is just for really long drawn out battles, you just stick the, let's just cast Farag. We're fine. Agrius can block the way in here. Just have her wait, and you can come over here and kill this guy. No, not quite. Oh yes, that's what I thought might happen. Yeah. Oh no, poison. Yeah, I'll have her attack. Just cause.
My efforts
just fucking unfurl it at him. That's very funny. Thought it might be more of a proper Master Asia thing, but apparently not. Alright, there we go. It's basically impossible for us to lose a fight like this. Yeah. Ah, man.
I've learned a great deal.
You'd knocked him away, but it didn't actually help. Fire. No, that's not gonna go before that guy. I could just like talk. You just run away. No. You just get in the way here. That's fine. Actually, she could go steal this kill. Sure, why not? Foop. Getting her Master Asia on. Killing people with a cloth. Oh no, Agrius is in a bad way. Oh, it's a good thing I've got a ninja on hand to end this fight. Regular ninja weapons are okay. I think they also They like do damage based on your speed, the same way that knives and bows work. So like, if you have a character you want to keep a ninja long term, then yes, it makes the most sense to just like, yeah, there we go. To just keep them with those instead of other things. So yeah, now what should I do with Alicia? That is the question. She's got the world's her oyster. Can she? I wonder.
I approve.
I'm just curious. I wonder if this works. Ah, no. No, you can't equip. Oh, no, I literally only have one spear. That's the problem. Oh.
Greetings.
Okay, let's go to the fitting room. No, you can't equip two spears.
Well,
that's what I was curious about. No, that doesn't work. Okay.
I see.
I'm gonna make her... Oh, you know what might be fun? Make her a white mage with the eye of getting her to be an orator so she can fire 2 guns. No, I think what I'm gonna do is just have her be a knight and have her be like my tough, tough sort of tanky knight who can also dual wield and use, and do ranged attacks with throw. I think that's a good way to go. Yeah. That's a good role for her, and Lynette, I will change to ninja. Yes. And yeah, counterattack with JP boost. Okay, she needs to learn these. And then save up for dual wields. Yes, okay. Good. Still have a ninja. Does she know any? Not really. I could have her get heavy armor. That might be good. I don't know. Just red and helm. You can get some use out of those, but it's tricky. Just having someone like that is useful for now, so I'll keep that going. Ramza is a monk with heavy armor. That's good. Frederick is a dual-wielding samurai, which is also quite good, I believe.
Welcome. You're in safe hands with me.
Real quick. I think everyone's... Oh, no, there we go.
This is your grand...
Nope.
This is your benefit.
Alright, no. Or a Calcum Dirk. No, I would rather he keep his...
This is your grand title.
There.
He won't be...
Okay,
this is your grand benefit.
Here, that's good. Yeah. Whew, yeah. Nice.
Now I come back.
Okay, cool. That's all good there. Let's come down to Zaland. Head back down to Lionel, see if there's any business here. Nah, I don't want to fight here right now.
Good day to you. It's just... Need anything else? Want to earn some...
Oh yeah, we got some. The Lorraine Mining Concern. Went under some years past. Those in the know reckoned the miners, realizing they would never be paid, simply put down their picks and abandoned the veins they were working. You might look into it if you're in need of a bit of coin.
Who you sending?
Okay, sure. Let's send Lynette, Alicia, and...
How many days will you allow for this work? Sure. Anyone you send on an errand won't be available. Understood.
Yep, sounds good.
Will that be thanks?
Cool. Okay. Alright. I do want to do a couple more random fights, but just not right now. Not right now. Oh my god. You can see the random encounter rate was pretty high sometimes. I remember when I was doing the save scum version of this, trying to kill time, waiting for people to get back. It was really painful sometimes.
An errand's over and done. Right then.
As tall an order as it was, we rose to the challenge.
The Lorraine Mining Concern went bankrupt several years ago, just after striking Mithril, and their mines have lain abandoned ever since. According to the former miners, a secret vein of ore was locked behind a door at the northern end of the mine's deepest tunnel. Information in hand, we began investigating the shafts. As anticipated, the mazing tunnels led us to a door on the mine's lowest level. We cracked it open and were blinded by a bright light. Before us hunched the ghost of a miner still chipping away at an enormous mineral formation.
I, for one, learned a great deal over the course of the endeavor. Here's to personal growth.
I'd consider that a job well done.
Well, I guess we found a ghost, so there weren't a ton of mining profits, but a good experience anyway. I was out for a stroll, and a few days passed when my path led me deep into the Siege Weald. As I walked, I caught a glimpse of some dilapidated ruins among the trees. I had heard of an ancient wonder in these parts, but could I have been the one to find it? I pray someone will go and confirm my suspicions. Oh, this is the Tavern Master. Sure, let's send
How
this
many
group.
days for this? Anyone you understood?
Samurai
Anything
Ninja
else? Come
Knight. Gonna bust through the woods over here and find this ancient. You should probably send like a geomancer for missions like that. I'm guessing is the thing that you need. Something like that. No, that's fine.
Welcome.
But,
My
you know,
place, the
these have been
spirit and errands over
going
and done.
fine
Right then.
without me
We
looking
completed
stuff
the
up.
task admirably on all fronts. Your belief was a boon to our success.
Alright, one of the main trade routes between Garland and Dorter passes through the Siege Weald. The route was only opened of late, and in quite the hurry as alternative to the bandit-ridden road that crosses the Linalian Plateau. Most of the wood remains unexplored, but the knowledge given to us in the tavern led us to discover the ancient wonder
I
deep
never knew we
within
were
the
capable
weald.
of such deeds.
Weald?
We even surprised ourselves.
It's probably weld, come to think of it, because this is like the same root-ish of the English word wealth. There's a character in Beowulf called Welvio, who is like the wife of the Lord Hrothgar of the Geats. No, he's not of the Geats. Is that the Geats that are the... Yeah, that is the Geats. Anyway. So yeah, I had a Final Fantasy XIV character named that back in the day. So it's probably Weld.
But
Probably
most important
Weld.
of all, we made a remarkable discovery.
Indeed. The Ronkin Ruins! The Ronkin dynasty dominated the world from its skyborn castle until an enigmatic plague brought about its sudden and tragic demise. Today, its empty ruins float in a cold and desolate silence. So this is just like the origin of a whole ton of stuff in Final Fantasy XIV, I'm realizing. That's funny.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Remarkable work.
Yeah, apparently they're just lying
consider
around
that
all
a
over the
job well
place. Okay, cool.
Need anything else? Come back.
Alright, does the outfitter here have
Bring his
anything new
outfit.
for us? Probably not. No. Nope.
Will that be all?
Just
Go
the
catch
same
your
old
eye.
stuff. Oh, he's got a new pole. Goku's pole. One strike from this battle pole can cause the target to lose their faith. When attacking, has a chance of granting atheist. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Oh my god.
May I be of... Don't be...
Very tempted to make someone into a mystic just so I can use that pole. That's amazing.
Welcome.
Alright, we got anything? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. Okay. The Dawn Queen. One of our trade ships, the Dawn Queen, has sunk 50,000 domes into the Bay of Segista. Please raise the vessel for us. Note that the Dawn Queen was carrying something of great import for our company president.
Anything else?
Okay, I'm gonna go check my dudes here. What should I get for him? That's right, I'm saving up for Shira Hadori. That's the super important skill here. Yeah, okay, so he's still got a little ways to go. Lynette.
What?
She's saving up for that.
What is it?
Decima, she needs like 500. Yeah, she needs 500 for those. That's fair enough. And then Alicia, she can almost get... Oh, she can get it. Quit heavy armor, okay. I'm kind of tempted to make her into a monk now. Kind of. Not really, but kind of. Oh, maybe that idea of making her into an orator is not... she was the one who was Alicia. She was the archer for a while too, wasn't she? Oh, I don't know. I'll just keep her as a knight for now. It's just a useful class to have around, you know? Yeah. Okay, we gotta go do something else for us, maybe. I can't just keep doing errands. Let's go fight over here. The Chigolith Fenlands. Ooh. There's an enemy time mage, looks like. Huh. That's funny. Alright, who do we want to bring? We definitely want to bring
I will do my utmost.
I can do this.
Her. And let's bring... Should I bring Ramza? No, I'm going to bring...
Take the fight to him.
And then we'll also bring... Alicia.
I am ready.
And...
Understood.
Okay, there we go.
At the ready.
It's always fun doing these just without Ramza or any other story characters. Just like, yeah, we're just out on patrol. Just wandering around, a regular old group of mercenaries. I don't know why, but that's always something that's so appealing to me in games. Like, sometimes I become... It's part of, like, me liking the thing that this game does, where you have these just regular mercenaries you can build up into incredibly powerful classes like ninjas and whatnot. And also just, I guess, a somewhat distrust of, like, heroic narratives to some extent, which I've certainly written about on my blog before, I think. But, like, just the idea that, how do I put it, like, there is, can I hit that. Ghost, let's do that. Okay. That, like, I would rather read the thing about just some people doing a thing in the world, and there's not, like, a prophecy about it, and there's not, like, oh, this is the way that has been foretold, you are the legend, or another reification of this ancient story throughout time, but more just like, here's a story of a thing that happened in the world, and it happened to be these characters that were involved in it. You know? Which is so silly. I know it's silly. I know. But I look at games like, I don't know, not Disco Elysium, but like, because that's obviously its own whole thing, but like Death Stranding, where like, it's ridiculous. I know it's ridiculous. I know. But there is a part of me that is like, well, but wouldn't this be more interesting if it was just some guy and not like the son of the president who was like this legendary prophesied person who had all these extra special things going on and is like the hero of this tale, which is a ridiculous argument to make. But like, I'm not just talking about in stories generally, of course. I'm talking about video games, where I'm in control of, like, the actions of this particular person. And I guess I like to be closer to that, you know? I like it to be that they are nobody special. They are just...
No substitute for experience.
Nice. You can come over here and toss a shuriken at our chemist. Sure can. Okay. And you can throw a phoenix down at this ghost, just for fun. Get phoenix downed, idiot. And you can kill this guy. There we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, I got a couple levels out of it. Not too shabby. But just, yeah, but like, if there were a game with all the exact same mechanics as Death Stranding, but you were just a regular courier in this weird apocalyptic world going around doing things.
Looking for all by all means.
Ooh, we got a new gun. May I?
Good choice.
Sick.
This is most.
Hell yeah, mithril gun.
Will that be all? After all, in particular.
Anything else special going on? No, just a hunting crossbow. And then they don't even have They don't even have, like, regular armor here. They just sell guns and crossbows. That's what
May I by all means?
Oh, I should get... I'm running low on Phoenix
Are you
Downs
happy?
as
Thank you
well.
for-
Oh, I guess I'll restock on these two.
Are you happy? Thank you.
Yeah, we
Are
get
you
some
happy?
money
Thank you.
from these errands, so I can
Are you
spend
anything?
a little bit. I should really just be buying X potions now, since
May I
since Lowell can toss those around
A
now.
warm welcome. Want to earn some gil?
Oh yeah, we got some stuff here. All right, Mesa's Legacy. A boat used by King Mesa, the hero who saved humanity during the Cataclysm, is said to be somewhere at the bottom of the bay near Gog. Legend has it that the ship is packed full of treasures of King Mesa received from the gods. It sounds too good to be true, so I took the liberty of knocking the fee down for you. So yeah, something I haven't mentioned is that all of these errands have like a finder's fee. Sometimes it's 0 when it's like a public contest. But this one has quite a pricey one. It's like 10,000. And in fact, I do not want to waste that money, so I'm just going to go look something up real quick. The music's gonna turn off, but trust me when I say I'm looking something up real quick. Quick. I need to go find this guide that I was looking at before. I'll probably just cut this out. But I'm gonna look up a thing real quick. Here we go. Mesa's Legacy. Okay. I just wanted to look up what the best classes were for this one. And now I know. And let's just stack the deck in our favor a little bit.
Good to see you.
First.
A fresh start.
Yeah. Let's see. It was that. And oh yeah, and that, of course. That makes sense, yes. And then let's send
What is it?
Alicia. Yeah.
I approve.
There we go. Okay.
Welcome.
Okay, so this very expensive
Who'd
errand
you have
we've
in
got
mind?
here. We're gonna send Alicia, Decima, and Lydia.
How long will you permit for this? Anyone you... How many...
Full time.
Anyone you... I'll see.
Alright.
Anything that comebacks?
This one had better pay off. I bet this is one that has like a... whatchamacallit? A wonder or an artifact or something. Oh my god. Stop. I sure hope so. For 10,000 gil? Jeez. In a place that's difficult to get to. Alright, let's see.
A warm welcome. Want to earn some... An errand's over and done. Right then. Tell us...
To call it a success would be an understatement.
Hell yeah. We learned that a ship said to belong to Mesa, the hero king who saved humanity in the Cataclysm, had foundered not far off the shores of Gaug. We immediately set to work and succeeded in raising the great vessel. However, a cursory examination of the ship revealed modern construction. We later learned that the vessel belonged to the Estoir Trading Company in Gaug. The tip-off was little more than a tall tale, but the traders were delighted to have found their vessel all the same. Though we had hoped for more, the experience was valuable in itself.
'Twould seem we were the perfect candidates for such an undertaking.
I'd consider that a job well done.
Man, we only got 600 gil out of that. Jeez. What a ripoff. Oh, assistance wanted for the annual Gaug Clockwork
going?
Fair. Sure,
How
let's
many
send the
days for this
nerds.
errand? Anyone you... Very well.
Go for it.
Will that be all? Come back.
Alright. I'm not worried about this one. I should probably like save some of these for when I actually have something I want to like master really quick for one of my generic units. That is another disadvantage that character units like Agrius and Mustadio and some more people later have. excuse me, even after they join your party formally, they can't go
warm
do
welcome.
these.
You're
They
interested,
can't go
then?
on errands. They are simply
News
too
from an-
important.
Right then. Tell us how it went.
I am glad to report that the task was successful. It is a proud
Okay.
moment for us all.
We took part in the Gaug Clockwork Fair as assistants to the Golifans Machinists Club. We were responsible for the cleaning and itemizing of delicate components, as well as general support duties. The Golifans enter the competition every year and have received commendations for their skilled work, but had never taken the first prize. This time, however, despite more participants than ever before in the contest's history, the Golifans' complex machinery brought them the overall prize. The joy on Audamra's face was plain for all to see.
Indeed. I feel we outdid ourselves on this occasion. I dare say we'd be up to it.
Just as it seemed, our day could not have gone any better.
Hey!
We
new
chanced
reading
upon this
material.
exquisite piece.
Ilivert. The momentous events described in this book, if true, hold the potential to rewrite the pages of history. What, another one of these? It documents the life of a woman, now all but forgotten.
Fine treasure you found then. I'd consider that a job well done.
Ah, yeah, we got some more gil for that one. That's nice.
Making any comebacks?
Okay. Oh, jeez, and I got all these chocobos again. Chocobos! I'm drowning in chocobos. Oh, man, oh, man.
I see.
All right. I guess I'll get her a couple of these. Why not? Maybe I'll just keep her on that for now. She can dual wield swords as one of these. No, I'm gonna change her back to.
What is it?
Change her back to knight.
A fine choice.
That's the way to go. Yeah. Let's see. How about these two?
I'm listening.
She should go back to black
Fresh
mage.
start.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Does she have? She's got power garb on. I don't think I want her to have power garb on. I want her to have wizard's robe, so she can have more power, more magic power. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, what shall we do? What shall we do now? Oof, I think we're at almost 2 hours here, so I might do like one more fight and then call it. Let's go back to Balius Tor. Well, are there any Lionel and Cass? Oh yeah, this is where there's like a ton of them.
Want to earn some gil?
Oh jeez, I'm gonna save these for now. That's fine. And I bet there's even more down in Wargelis, aren't there? Oh my god. Yeah, let's fight here. Classic grinding spot. Return here just for fun. Alright. Same enemies as usual, looks like.
At your command.
Frederick
turn has come.
and Annette.
I am ready.
Alicia.
Leave it to me.
Lowell.
I'm
and
ready.
Decimus. There we go.
No turning back.
The crew. Yeah, if I wanted to do some serious grinding, I would set people up differently. But this is just for fun. Something about this game is, as you get further into it, like the regular battles become a lot more desperate, I guess is how I would put it. Where, like, you're just trying to do well enough to not die anytime you're fighting in a story battle. So, these random battles take on the role of being where you can, like, go have fun with your new abilities and whatnot. So you can just, like, do things like use this Eido power. Unleash the spirits of darkness. Haha. Or, like, you know, just have fun with your broken builds or whatever. And just, like, destroy your enemies. Oh, man. That's so annoying.
We will try.
Shoot that cat. Yep. There we go. Cool. Alright. So, like, yeah, these take on the role of, like, this is where you go to just sort of have fun, in like the way a normal JRPG works, where you're just coming over here and being like, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just like totally wreck a bunch of normal enemies, you know? With our power, with our newfound power. Yeah, just target that guy. He'll probably get a turn, but will he be able to get away? I think not. Nope. Let's go chase down these squidmans. The squidrakins. There we go. Nope. Yeah. Oh no, 28 whole damage. Even though these enemies are like leveled up to be on par with us, they're not the more powerful. They are not the more powerful variants. So yeah, it doesn't really present a huge threat to us right now. Yeah. See this field of corpses. Oh, come on. No. You're killing me, Alicia. Alright. Yeah, I gotta do some of that, like, whatchamacallit.
Wherever I'm needed.
Get people's brave up. Yeah. Do some of that grinding. That would be fun. Now that I'm not stuck in between combat missions. Nice. Bop.
Better than ever.
You kill this guy. Mostly. Got a better chance of killing this guy. There we go. Can you snipe this squid man from back there? You sure can. Ah.
Stronger than ever.
Nice. Yeah. I should probably put him in a different job. Maybe an orator, so he can learn equipped guns. But I don't know. I really like having him as a chemist. It's just nice. But yeah, let's check the tavern here. Oh yeah, we got another one. Merchant's Regret.
Who you sending?
Yeah. Let's do this one, just for fun. She's getting up there. We'll have Frederick lead this one.
How long will you permit for this? Anyone you understand?
Sure.
Anything that come back?
Frederick has been on a lot of these salvage missions. This should be fine. Oh, man. I feel kind of bad not doing more, like, wasting all this time on these errands, but at the same time, this is kind of what the game is, so to some extent it's giving you the right idea of what playing it would be like. Spend a lot of time watching cutscenes, doing random battles, and waiting around for errands to finish.
With a full... Right then.
We completed the task admirably on all fronts. Your
right.
belief was a boon to our success.
They say that faith reveals all things, but it seems this does not apply to Lost Wonders. The man who told us of the ruins in question, a merchant by the name of Bibbit, had faith only in money. When we told him of the site we had discovered, he ran from the tavern to see for himself. Mayhap he saw a profit to be made there. Who knows? We can only hope this whole experience will teach him that there is more to life than coin.
I never knew we were capable of such deeds.
Perhaps even more fascinating was our discovery of a curious wonder.
Ooh, yeah, what do we get this time? Eureka! This once prosperous capital of the Kashka dynasty was destroyed in the Cataclysm, along with the vast legacy of its royal family. It is now a necrohall, populated by spirits drawn to the shades of past glory.
Another ancient wonder, eh? I'd consider that a job well done.
Nice, got some cash out of
Well,
that.
you'll come back.
Good. Okay, can he get Shira Hadori
Certainly.
yet? No, I think that's 700. Yeah. Almost. Okay, oh my god, look at all these chocobos! I got so many fucking chocobos, man. Okay, next time all the chocobos will be gone. And we will, maybe, I don't know. I kind of like reading all these errands out on screen. So maybe we'll just maybe I'll just record an extra thing that's like, hey, cleaning up errands. Just go do all this stuff. That'd be fun. But I promise, next video I will move the plot forward. We'll go to Groh Heights and continue on with the plot on our mission to rescue our critical mission to rescue Ramza's sister Alma from the hands of the sinister conspiracy of demons that has infested the heart of the church. And we've been just running around doing errands for people in the meantime. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Well, until next time, shipmates.